Hi everybody, Bobby here, my sister Brenda.
Hello.
And today we are going to talk about what is happening with the fake news and the spiritual war. In our recent video, we talked a little bit about the news and what was happening, but today we are going to elaborate a little more about what is really happening out there. And many of you are probably a little confused. As we were confused the very first time that all of this started to happen and to come out. Now, again, like we always say, if you do not resonate with us, that's okay. You can go and do your own research. You can go do listen to other people. Try to get into your own conclusions. Go look for something that resonates with you. And we're fine. We're happy, and we actually encourage people to do so. So what we want to start today is the spiritual war. What is the spiritual war? And many people ask about this because they believe that the spiritual war is to see, weird entities out there, and that you're gonna see them fighting with each other. But in reality, the spiritual war that we're going through right now is basically, as we mentioned in our other video as well, the angels versus demons. So what does that mean? It means that we are, the people who are awake are actually fighting with the demons that are trying to keep humanity from ascending. So the war is really in our minds. What is happening is that we're not fighting with bullets. There's no blood. There's no actual fight. We are fighting principalities. We're fighting the things that are supposed to be righteous. We're fighting to bring the word of God to people, so that people can find their happiness, their joy. They can ascend. They can live happy lives. They can, do what they came here to do. Their freedoms, their sovereignty. The war that is happening right now is these demons are telling everybody one thing, which is not true, and then the either light workers, the star seeds, the angels, lions, all of these people are coming out and trying to help people understand that what the cabal or the deep state or whoever or these demons were telling us was not true. So when we, for example, and one example is, just continue working, and your soul is tired. Your soul knows that you do not want to continue doing the same thing, but you don't know what to do. So they come and scare you with, their tactics about whether you still need to go to work because you need to pay your bills, because you need to do this. And yes, you do need to pay your bills, but you can't find a way to pay your bills without having to suffer so much in the 3D matrix. So, for example, and a very good example was me. I found out all of what is happening right now, and one day I said, you know what? I can't continue doing the same thing that I was doing before because it doesn't fill my soul. So I started doing something for me. For example, I I open my little business and I'm working and I'm doing all my little things and it's working out fine because I do not feel that I am working. I basically find joy in what I do. So another thing is, the when we actually tell people, you need to eat better. You need to eat, certain things that will help your body cells to regenerate. But then people are still brainwashed and then they go back to what they were doing before. So that's where the war is in the mind. We're trying to take people out of their mental prison because we know what these people were doing, what these demons were doing. But people are so brainwashed that they just go back to what they were doing before. So they continue in this loop, in the hamster wheel, and they don't know what to do. Okay, so, we give information to people. People come to us, they ask us, and we help. But if we see that they are not doing what they're supposed to do, the inner work, we can't take them by the hand or spoon feed people. We just give tools and they can, use the tools to find their way up to the 5D, which is going to be heaven on earth. So the war is actually in your mind. The price of this war is your soul. So when we talk about this war that is spiritual, we're trying to tell the truth, and we are being called conspiracy theorists, crazy, and all that. And what happens is that what we are actually doing is, inverting everything that the cabal was doing so that people can actually start seeing a path, so that they can make their own path and go to where they need to go and be the person that the person came here to be. So what is happening right now with this spiritual war is that we are using, social media, alternative places to bring this information, because the mainstream media is not telling people what is actually happening. So while we are here trying to bring this information to you, either through IG, YouTube, Twitter, Rumble, anywhere, then the demons try to either block us, they silence us, or they try to silence us. They basically just send demons to attack us and say that we are crazy. And many people are still using the mainstream media news, and the news are fake, right, Brenda?
Yeah, the news, the problem is that people still watching the news TV, and what they're doing is that they are scaring people, lowering your vibration, because that's what they're doing. They're demons, they are cabal. So you can watch TV, just don't watch the news on TV. That's the first thing. The second thing is all over social media. What we are seeing right now, and this one is one of the most that people still think, all over social media. People think that they will still spraying with chemicals.
Oh, yes.
That's not true. What the White Hats are doing is that they are showing people all over social media what already happened.
Mm-hmm.
everything that we are seeing all over, the majority of things that we are seeing all over social media are the white hats. And I think I said that in one of my videos on IG, that it already happened. It's already happened.
Yes.
About the hurricanes, the flooding, the white hats still cleaning tunnels. That's why people think that there's a lot of catastrophes. Some others that are still asleep, they said that is there a globally or like a, I don't know how they call it, like a global climate change or something with globally. I believe that they are either trying to scare people or they are extremely asleep, because that's not true. What people or the Kabbalah used to use the harp against us, the white hats took control of everything. They are in fully control of everything. They are now using everything that the Kabbalah was using against us. The white hats are using now everything. They invert everything, and they are using everything against them.
Yes.
So what we are seeing, the floodings, the hurricanes, they have to make people to believe, the white hats, that there are hurricanes, because people are not gonna believe
that they're cleaning the tunnels or
exactly. They don't want to see, they don't want to believe. So basically, that's what they're doing.
Yes.
But in reality, we're not being sprayed no more. We were a couple of years ago. Now the White House are showing this so people can wake up. Like we said before.
Yes.
They need to wake up as much people as they can. Because if people don't wake up, that's, I don't know where we're gonna be if they don't wake up. At least the amount that they are waiting to be, wake up.
Yeah, we have to see with what they're basically, you know, what we see out there, the lines or the chemtrails. That's not chemtrails. They're basically just cleaning the atmosphere, because we see the new plants coming out. The new animals that we have never seen before, they're coming out. And, you know, we have to understand that that wasn't happening before. When you go to the beach, the water is absolutely a Caribbean blue color. It's so
It's
beautiful.
changing color.
It is changing colors. It looks cleaner and clearer. So that's one of the things that they're using as you know, as a weapon to confuse people out there. Is, you know, that they're basically just showing those chemtrails. The other one, the heart. Oh my gosh, the heart. The heart before was for hurricanes to actually
Destroy humanity.
But now, what the white hats are doing is basically destroying them. They're using this to create the catastrophes on them.
Yeah, and another thing is that people don't believe, like we said before, the white hats, they don't believe that they said, oh, but innocent people are dying.
Yeah.
We understand that innocent people, they said that innocent people was going to die. But like I said before, the white hats prefer hundreds than millions to die. I'm not happy. We're not happy to say that, because we are not happy to say that people are dying. But that's the way. I mean, they don't have another way to do it. That's the way they have to do it.
Yes.
And people still think that we are being climate change.
Yeah.
It's not climate change. Whoever is saying that it's climate change, it's not awake.
No.
It's completely asleep.
Yeah. And like she mentioned, we are very, very sad, and the our deepest condolences go to the people that actually died, that are innocent people. We do not want to see anybody dying or anything like that. But in order for people to understand what is happening, these monsters have infiltrated everywhere. They have been living among innocent people. And in order for, the whoever is taking them out, they have to create the same thing that they created against us. So they, I will say the white hats, but they have been using against these demons the same weapons that they have been using against humanity.
Yes.
So this is the way that we are inverting everything so that people can actually see what is happening out there. This is the war. This is the spiritual war. And we will always come out here and let people know exactly what is happening. This is why, there are angels against demons.
We are trying to wake up people, not only us, but a lot of light workers.
Yes.
We are trying to wake up people and then trying to tell the truth. We are telling the truth, but the problem is that these demons are playing with your brain.
Yeah, with people's minds.
So that's the problem here. And then if you are not fully awake, or if you are not paying attention and you don't have faith, you're done.
Yeah. And one of the things that we actually mentioned in another video that we have in the past was that these demons actually gave us the news so that we could look at the news. The news will lower your vibration all the time, will make you sad all the time. They will create these scenarios and this news that are not really happening. Why? Because they absorb your energy. That's called loosh. When you are sad, when you are depressed, anxious, panicky, you are in fear. These demons, they feed off your lowest vibrational energies. And the more fear you get, the less you're going to do with your life, because you're going to feel that the whole entire planet is just against you and everything is happening and you're going to die. This is exactly what these demons have been doing for ages.
Yeah.
For ages.
They want to scare people. They just want your vibration to be low. That's what they want. They don't want you to wake up. They don't want you to believe. They just are trying to mess with you.
Yeah.
If you are weak-minded, you're done.
Yes. So, we were given news, mainstream media, all of that, but that's all of the information that it's coming out from them to keep you in fear, is to lower your vibration, so you're always thinking and anxious and depressed and stressed. All of that will keep you from ascending. So, they give you the news. The news are all fake. When what we call false flags happen, they basically, start making people kind of like going at each other for difference in opinions and stuff like that. And, then from over there, then they come and give you the movies, and the movies tell you the truth. They tell you what they are doing, how they are doing it, when they are going to do it, and it's all out there. If you know where to look, you will find your information. This has always been happening for hundreds, if not thousands or millions of years.
Yeah, and now when we go and watch movies, we have to go and watch the movie with the third eye.
Oh, yes.
Because sometimes I go and watch movies from the 80s, and when I was a long time ago, I used to watch the movie and oh, it's just a movie. But now I can see that when you see it with your third eye, you understand.
Yes.
You see the movie completely different.
Yes, absolutely. And the movies, for example, one of the movies that we saw that I think it was before all of this happened was The Conjuring. And when I saw that movie, I was scared. I'm not a person, or I wasn't a person to be watching scary movies ever. I mean, ever. But now I can tell you exactly what I have seen, and my sister as well. We see the same things that they put in those movies.
Oh, yes.
That, the black entities, we can see these things.
Yeah.
We have our third eye has been open since we were little. This is not something that, we opened up right now, but we didn't understand back then, because every time we said we saw something, or this is happening, we will be told that either we needed to go to a psychologist, or we were crazy, or something was happening to us. And the movies are telling you the truth. Now, another thing that I just wanted to mention was the fight for fluoride. Fluoride is a rat poison. Why are they putting that in our water? Why are they putting that in the toothpaste? Why are they putting that everywhere? You have to do your research. And we have seen the people that are putting that rat poison in the water, they have hazmat suits. Why is it okay for us, for humans, to be taking that internally? It's not right. You need to stand up to these demons, and you need to say you do not consent to what they are doing to us.
Yes.
So we are, going to leave it here, right? We can leave it here.
Yes.
And we'll come back next time, because we have so many videos. And but it takes a little time for us. Like we mentioned before, we have our businesses. We're single moms. We got to take care of our lives.
Yes.
And
just remember that whatever you are seeing all over social media is already happened.
Yes.
We're not being sprayed with chemicals. That's not true. The White House are showing humanity what the cabal was doing to us. So just do more research, because I see a lot of people that they still confused and afraid and fear.
Yes.
And that's the problem, that it lowers your vibration. It already happened.
Yes.
The White Hats, what you are seeing right now, they are not spraying, they are cleaning. And people get confused.
Yeah.
But
that's why we
you don't have to be afraid.
That's why we see the halo around the sun.
Yes.
The sun is as brighter as you can see.
God is in control.
Yes.
You don't have, we don't have to be afraid.
No.
We're not afraid.
No, we're not afraid. So, we hope that you guys like this video, and it gives you a little more information about, what is happening. and hopefully you like it, and you subscribe if you are free to do so, and if you want to. And with that said, I guess we can leave it here, right? So we wish you a beautiful, beautiful week, and abundance to all.
Love and light for everyone.